Knoxville, Tennessee once again plays host to the finale of the world's most prestigious wakeboarding tour. Fans have gathered on the banks and boat line of the Tennessee River to witness history go down in the junior pro men, pro women, and pro men's division. A season of intense training, preparation, and competition has led us to this, the fifth and final stop of the Mastercraft Pro Wakeboard Tour in Knoxville, Tennessee.
To sunny Knoxville. It's the Mastercraft Pro Wakeboard Tour, and this is the fifth and final stop. Will Christian here, joined now by legendary Mastercraft team rider Zane Schwenk. Now, Zane, I know you're having a lot of fun already this weekend. Tell us what's going to go down.
Well, we're here at historic Knoxville, right at the landing, and we got a flowing river. We got the best men in the world, top 10 out there. It's going to be insane.
It is going to be insane. Some unbelievable riding. Tell me a little bit about the Phil Soven and Harley Clifford deal, because I know they're very tight right now.
Well, there's a 10-point difference right now, and if Harley doesn't win, Phil's going to take the championship. So Harley's got the advantage because he has ridden on this new X-Star quite a bit, but Phil's got ice running through his veins, man. He's rock solid, so who knows what'll happen.
Huge challenges obviously ahead for those guys, and of course they're professionals, so we know they can handle it. And talking of professionals, we're going to look now at the pros of tomorrow. The junior pro men are about to go out for their finals, so we're going to head down to the dock and check out what these guys have in store for us.
An international field of talented amateurs make up the final here in Tennessee, including Orlando's Freddie Wayne.
Here we are in Knoxville, Tennessee, the last tour stop of the season. It's in the finals. It's Parker, Noah, Tony, Mike, Massey, and myself. Getting ready to go out there and throw down.
Young Australian Parker Siegel, riding in his first final of the season, shows off his solid rail skills, but has trouble on his mobs. Freddie Wayne sticks a couple mobs in his run, but can't land this Crow Mob 540 and gets launched off the double up.
Had a decent run out there, hit the rails well. Unfortunately, went down at a Crow 5 at the end of my pass. Tried to hold on, but didn't work out. And the double up didn't go so well, but just excited to be here.
Italy's Massi Pifferetti lays down a stylish run full of big grabs and a 900 spin. But Massi also has trouble with his double up.
This stop had so much fun, and seriously, it's insane. There's an awesome party out there, like so many boats, and just amazing.
Tony Iacone from Australia is having a great season. Here in Knoxville, Tony lands a new contest trick and rides away from his double up.
I had a couple of things in there I wasn't meant to do, but it's all right. I just went on with the rest of my tricks, and yeah, I was pretty happy. I did a nose grab Crow 5 in contest, so I was pretty happy with it. I stuck my double up, which was good, and it all went pretty well.
Noah Fleagle from Lighthouse Point, Florida, has been turning it on all weekend. In the final, Noah lands a Crow Mob 540 and two 720-degree spins.
It's a flowing river, and it's kind of choppy, so it's kind of hard. It took me down on my backside 5 and the heel 9 off the double up. But other than that, a pretty good run, and I just had fun performing for everyone.
The final rider of the heat, Mike Dowdy, is poised to take the Junior Pro Men's season title with a win here today. Mike proves he's a great spinner with both a heel side 720 and a toe side 900. Mike is also able to land a Crow Mob 540 in his run and just gets booted off the double up. Dowdy will take his third win of the season and the overall Junior Pro Men's title here in Tennessee.
Yeah, I'm really excited to win the whole Pro Tour, and I'm just really stoked and happy to be up here, and I'm just really excited for next season, and I just can't wait. I'm just really pumped. I just want to thank Mastercraft and Overtons and Rockstar for putting on such an awesome tour this year, and it's just been a lot of fun, and thanks to everyone who's supported me along the way. You guys are awesome. So, thanks.
Coming up after the break, two legendary brothers of the sport of wakeboarding, Parks and Shane Bonifay, will take us for a ride on the all-new Mastercraft X-Star. And then it's time for the pro women to put on a show here at Volunteer Landing. Lots of action to be had, so stay right here with us.
The 2012 Mastercraft Pro Wakeboard Tour is brought to you by Mastercraft Boats, held to a higher standard. Rockstar Energy Drink, party like a rock star. And by Overtons.com, King of Wake's official water sports supplier.
Welcome back, everybody, to the fifth and final stop of the Mastercraft Pro Wakeboard Tour. We're here in Knoxville, Tennessee. Mastercraft launched the 2013 X-Star, and it took the world by storm. And this weekend, two legends of the sport, Parks and Shane Bonifay, are going to take this baby for a ride. So let's check it out.
What up, everybody? Parks Bonifay here with my brother Shane. Super pumped to be sitting in this brand spanking new 2013 Mastercraft X-Star. This thing has been completely redesigned for 2013, and I have to tell you, this thing's blowing minds across the country.
All the guys on the team were working really hard this off-season perfecting the wake on this X-Star, and it's not disappointing at all. We've seen the best finals ever, and new tricks are popping off left and right. Guys are going bigger and out into the flats more than ever. It's insane.
One of my favorite things about the Mastercraft X-Star is how spacious this thing is. It has seats all over the place, from the 3 seats together up here in the pickle fork bow to the middle seat that folds down both ways. Mastercraft has got you and all your friends ready to party, so load this thing up.
It's safe to say that this X-Star is the most technologically advanced boat out there right now. Check this dash out. Everything's digital. It's very intuitive. Speed, ballast, rider profiles, gauges, your whole world can be controlled with the swipe of a finger.
New this year, 522 horsepower, 7.4-liter Ilmore engine to get you up on plane quickly. And everyone's favorite tower, the ZF T5, has been redesigned. It's quicker, quieter, smoother, and it's hands down the best-looking tower floating on the water.
Thank you, Mastercraft, for again stepping up the bar. Guys at home, check this thing out online. You can customize your own boat or go to a dealer and see this thing in person.
2012 has been an unbelievable season for pro women's wakeboarding. We're seeing the girls do new mobs, more technical spins, and go bigger than ever. Rookie sensation Megan Ethel has come into this final stop with a target on her back, but with only a 15-point lead over riders like Mccullough Butler, there's everything to play for. So all eyes on the water, it's time for the pro women's final.
The pro women are greeted by a huge crowd at Volunteer Landing, both on land and in the Tennessee River.
Yeah, it's a pretty crazy weekend out here. You got river boats, you got tons of people. There's just so much going on, so it keeps it exciting. Yeah, despite the rollers here in Knoxville, you've got the flotilla of boats, you've got a full grandstand of crowd, and yeah, it's a fun event to finish off the PWT for the year.
The amount of traffic on the river has created some challenging conditions for the girls. Tour leaders Megan Ethel and Ramey Merritt both have some disappointing runs, which keep them off the podium. California's Melissa Marquardt lands her wrap roll to blind and 540 spin, but surprisingly goes down on a routine stale grab. Young gun Taylor Mccullough impresses everyone by posting the first 60-point score of the contest. Taylor shows a lot of pop on her inverts and slides the fun box well.
This is my second finals this season, and I was super stoked with my run. I was happy to be able to compete with like Melissa and Ramey and Nicola and all them, and just had a good run, and I was super stoked to be riding here.
The battle for first place will come down to two hard-charging Australians, Amber Wing and Haley Smith.
I've been working on rail riding a lot this past month or so, I mean, that's an area that I thought I could be really strong on out here, trying to mix it up a bit more on the rails, so hopefully that pays off. Haley went out there and absolutely killed it. It was awesome. At this event we had to sit out in the boat, and yeah, sitting there watching Haley just kill it, she definitely like rode the best out of all the girls, stopped 2 passes, and it was just so awesome to see.
Despite some very stylish airs, Amber Wing doesn't land a mobe and can't match Haley Smith on the rails. Haley takes first place here in Knoxville. Amber comes in second. Taylor Mccullough rounds out the podium in third.
I'm pumped to be up here. Yeah, this is my first win in America, so super excited.
Up next, historic double-ups, big air, and of course that means even bigger crashes. The Rockstar double-up and Sony big air contest go down next here in Knoxville, so don't touch that dial.
The 2012 Mastercraft Pro Wakeboard Tour is brought to you by Mastercraft Boats, held to a higher standard, Sony, make, believe, and by Hyperlight Wakeboards. Join the revolution.
Make some noise for the living legend, Insane Trey.
Zane Schwank just hit the kicker barefooting.
Here we are back at the fifth stop of the Mastercraft Pro Wakeboard Tour Volunteer Landing, Knoxville, Tennessee. And I'm hanging out now with Sony and Rockstar team rider Rusty Malinowski before he's sent out to hit some huge double-ups and that Sony big air kicker. Now, Russ, let's start with the double-ups. You've made hitting double-ups somewhat of an art form. Why are they so fun for you?
I mean, it's always been something I love to do, and you know, being a separate part of the contest, making an actual double-up contest has been huge, and it's a lot of fun. You get, you know, usually 6 guys are top 3, 2 wild cards, and a junior men winner. So, you know, 1080s, double flips, it's amazing. It allows us to go out there and really go for it without affecting our overall run.
Now, we're expecting to see some good stuff out of you. We've seen a lot of 10s go down already, Russ, especially on tour. But then straight after that, you're going to be cutting into that Sony big air kicker. I mean, how's that for you? You guys got the energy to do both out there?
Yeah, no, the big air kicker is amazing. Sony stepped up, you know, put up some cash for us. Got guys like Dean Smith, Chad, Rathy, myself. And this weekend, it's super close to shore, so we'll be landing like literally 10, 15 feet away from the crowd, so it should be exciting.
It is always a crowd pleaser, this event, Russ, and I know you're biting at the bit to get out there, so I'll let you head down to the dock and get ready. I'm going to get myself a front row seat. It's time for the Rockstar Double Up and Sony Big Air Kicker Contest.
We've got the double up contest getting ready to happen. Rusty Malinowski, Philip Sobin, Shota Tezuka, Dean Smith, Harley Clifford, and Dirty Mike Dowdy battling it out here on the Tennessee River. Rusty wide and outside, in on the toes. Check this out, boost all the way around, 1080, and just buries the nose and goes down. Give it up for Dirty Mike Dowdy.
I decided here in Tennessee, since it's the last pro tour, to try and do a double back roll, and kind of just got lost in the air and didn't really know what was going on, so I just went for it, but still all fun out here in Tennessee, so it's cool.
On the water from Japan, it's showtime, Shota Tezuka. Give it up for him out there, putting his body on the line, ladies and gentlemen, Dino Smith. Oh man, the Hoochie glide, the backside 3. Make some noise for Harley Clifford. Up and in, big heel side edge. 1, 2, there it is. The double Indy tantrum takes him down and out.
Phil Sobin coming into the rollers. What's he got for us?
Oh yeah, look at that. Hello, 7. Are you joking me? Philip Sobin laying it down out there. Shmela, correct me if I'm wrong, but that was a contest first.
Been working on that for a while, so stoked to land one and get it in the bag, and about time I won a double-up contest.
Got this last kicker contest going on. Me and Dean have been battling all year. I think he's got me by a bit. Definitely want to end the year on a high note. We got Shane Bonifay riding with us. You know, he's always crazy off the kicker. He goes huge off it. You know, definitely one to watch. So it's gonna be a real fun one. It's real laid back. The crowd's awesome. You know, everyone's ready to have a good time tonight and wrap up the season. So it should be a good one.
This is for me one of the most fun parts of the day. Earning himself a spot here in the Big Air Kicker Contest. from the Junior Pro Men Wakeboard Division, Noah Fleagle. We saw him in the Junior Pro Finals a little bit earlier today.
It went really good. I've never really hit the kicker before, but I had fun doing it. I did a little indie glide fakie and a backside 3.
Let's check this out. Go for that double indie back roll. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mastercraft team rider, Shane Danger Bonifay.
I don't know, that was the first time I've actually tried the double half cab off of a kicker behind a boat. So I was pumped that I got that far around. I really thought I was going to make the second one, but it was just a bit too rough.
All right, guys, well, we're bringing that boat back in, the Green Hornet with Chad Sharp. Getting ready to boost for another big indie glide. Let's check it out right here. Snapping it, there it is. Ronix team rider, the Canadian equation, Chad Sharp. What would you estimate that? About 75-foot jump right there on a wakeboard. Get loud right now, Dino Smith, booting backside 720.
Yeah, you could not ask for a cleaner landing on a backside 7 like that, going about 80 feet from the Sony Big Air kicker.
Dino, another $1,000, man. That's got to be what, three wins, 3 consecutive wins this summer. How does it feel, man?
Yeah, it's good. It's actually been even better just having a bunch of guys push us on this year. Like Chad and I have been going toe to toe for the last couple of years with this, and to have fresh faces like Noah and Rathy and Rusty doing it as well has been really cool. Shane trying doubles as well today, which was cool. So it's fun. I enjoy it. It's just something different, and hopefully we can bring it back bigger and better next year.
When we return, it's Pro Tour showdown time. Australia's Harley Clifford and Florida's Phil Soven are locked into a points battle to the finish once again. But who will reign supreme here in the Pro Men's Final? Stay right there on the edge of your seats, because you're about to find out.
The 2012 Mastercraft Pro Wakeboard Tour is brought to you by Mastercraft Boats, held to a higher standard. Rockstar Energy Drink, party like a rock star. And by Billabong.
Welcome back, everybody, to the 5th and final stop of the Mastercraft Pro Wakeboard Tour. We're here in Knoxville, Tennessee, and I'm hanging out now on the banks of the Tennessee River with a guy who's been keeping a close eye on the action all weekend. It's Mastercraft team rider Andrew Atkinson. Andrew, thanks so much for joining us. We've got a lot going on out in the water there today. Let's start with a battle between Phil Soven and Harley Clifford.
Phil and Harley have been battling it out all year, trading off. They're the only 2 guys that have won anything. Right now, Harley is in the lead by 1 spot. But what that means is he has to win today, because if he gets second, Phil takes the overall title. So for Harley, it's all or nothing today.
A lot of pressure, obviously, for those guys, but we can't count out the rest of the field. Who else should we be keeping an eye on?
Rusty Malinowski is holding down a 3rd, but it's right on his heels is Steele Lafferty. Then in a battle for 5th place, myself, Tony Carroll, and Dean Smith, all within 2 points, less than 1 placing. Top 5 could go any direction.
A nail-biting afternoon, Andrew, to say the least. I know the guys at home are excited to get the action started, so we're going to head down to the dock now. Wait no longer, it's time for the Pro Men's Final.
For the final special event of the evening.
So we're about to start the final at Knoxville, final Pro Tour stop for 2012, and we've got something a little bit different. We've got a 10-man final rather than a 6-man final. So that means it's going to be more packed with heavy hitters for the ride. So we can't really go out there and sandbag with a 10-man final, especially with riders such as Harley, Phil, Rusty, Tony Carroll, Steele, all in the final. The list goes on. So it's going to be interesting. We'll see how it goes, and it's actually going to be more interesting just to see how the riders adapt.
Mastercraft team riders Steele Lafferty and Shota Tezuka draw first blood in this final, both boosting lofty mobs and big 900s.
Yeah, so I'm super stoked to make top 4 on the tour this year, even with my arm injury. I'm looking forward to getting healthy and killing it next year.
Well, yeah, I rode pretty good. I did tail 9, hill 7, from a 5. I get 1-4 for a toe back 5, but I rode pretty good, so I'm happy.
Hard-charging Dean Smith from Australia has one of his best runs of the season, landing 2 900s and securing himself a spot on the podium.
So we're halfway through the final now. I've just gotten out there and finished my ride. I was stoked on it. Felt good, had a fall, but would have been nice to have stood up, but still looking like a bit of a contender at the moment. And Shota crushed it. Rusty didn't quite put it together, but it's a packed final, so we'll see how it goes.
Phil Sovin and Harley Clifford have one final ride to determine who this year's Pro Tour champion will be.
I mean, I haven't won the Pro Tour since my rookie season, so I definitely want to get out there today and win the Pro Tour overall.
Phil rides first and lands a couple of technical moves like this Chrome Mobe 540. But Phil doesn't have a 900 in his run and is a little weak on the rails. Despite standing up his run, Phil has left the door open for Harley Clifford, who rides last in the heat. Harley makes a statement in his first pass, landing a heel 7, a toe side 900, and a Chrome Mobe 540. Harley looks solid on his second pass until right before the fun box, he narrowly avoids disaster.
Definitely when I landed, I slid back onto my bum. I was like, oh no, so I just held on for dear life and ended up pulling out of it, and then I stuck the transfer as well. Yeah, if I come out of the win today, this will be my 3rd year in a row, so a hat trick at Knoxville, and I'll also get the Tour title, so I'm pretty amped, and I think I got the win.
Harley does take the win here in Knoxville, followed by Phil Sovin and Dean Smith. With the win here today, Harley takes his 2nd Mastercraft Pro Wakeboard Tour title and jumps out in front in the overall King of Wake points chase.
Yeah, I just want to thank everyone, my competitors. This year was seriously the gnarliest season on tour, and it's all because of Mastercraft. That new boat is just making everyone ride so much better in contests, out free riding. Yeah, just thanks everyone, man. I'm speechless, and cheers. Ew.
Join us next time as the King of Wake Series heads to Westchester, Ohio, and a new national champion is crowned.
If I had a bigger brother, it'd be Zane, and I love you, man.
I thank you guys for letting me party for 20 years.